Wombat. Surprise.
Hi guys, welcome to a little product introduction and video review on a pretty cool little item. What you have in front of you is the Gamo WASP Maxxim. Now this is a 177 cal pellet rifle, break barrel design. It fires one pellet at a time. You have to reload after each shot. It fires at a velocity of around 1300 feet per second. You have an internal gas piston system. This is one of Gamo's Whisper designs, which means it's one of the more quieter air rifles on the market. Now Gamo really does a great job with their Whispers. I like them a lot, and this is no exception. Now when you first open the box, you're going to notice that the rifle has this pretty neat little stock. It's actually not just for the well, not just for this rifle. It actually is on a couple different rifles. You have a really nice design though, a really high area here for your cheek rest when you're looking through your scope. Nice texturized area here to get a nice grip on when you're actually firing and holding the rifle. Also that same textured feeling on the front of the rifle here. Now this stock is very lightweight. It feels pretty decent in hand. It's actually one of the more lighter air rifles that I've shot in a while. The rifle comes with a scope, and then the rifle itself and the mounts and everything else, you get scope caps to protect your scope. Now the trigger is plastic in construction. It's sort of a grayish, light gray plastic. It is adjustable. You have a little screw here on the bottom. You can adjust it. I didn't have any problems or issues with the trigger when I was shooting, so I didn't adjust it at all. The safety is located right there in the front to go ahead and push it forward and pull it back. It's easy to manipulate and operate. No problems or issues with that. The scope itself locks into place. There's a small screw that sits in the bottom of this mount, and it locks into the rifle. There's a little hole on the top of the gun that locks it in and prevents it from sliding. So you have that little screw right there that holds it into position. Once you tighten it all down, it's not going to move at all. It's easy to adjust. You go ahead and take off the caps, and you can adjust with a penny or whatever, and check with your windage and your elevation. Now to sight in the rifle, what I suggest is, if you're going to use whatever pellets you're going to use, you want to go ahead and sight it in or zero the rifle with those particular pellets. Each pellet's going to have different ballistics, or it's going to travel differently through the air, have a different point of impact. So when you're going through your different pellets, pick one that you're really going to want to use, and then if you want, just carry a small coin with you or something. I usually place a little penny inside and then tighten down the cap on it, so if I need to adjust it, I can open it up, and then there's a little penny there that I can, adjust the scope and re-zero it if I need to. To zero it only took about 3 or 4 shots, and was zeroed in pretty easily. Now the rifle itself I found to be very accurate. I really like it a lot. It is definitely a tack driver. I wasn't shooting at no great distance, but that's because I'm shooting in my backyard. So I live in an urban environment. I'm not going, exceedingly far with my shots. Maximum of about 30 to 40 yards. Between that, I know that's not a great distance, but like I said, I live in an urban environment, so I'm not out shooting in the mountains or anything like that. I'm not hunting with this gun. It's definitely a plinker for me, and a really great one. Now that doesn't mean you can't take game with it. You can probably take some small game with it. It does have a lot of velocity and power behind the shots. It shoots through soup cans like none of your business, and it's a really cool little rifle. Now it is one of the more quieter air rifles. On the front end of the barrel, this is all plastic, and cosmetically it looks really cool. To charge the weapon, it's actually really not that hard. Some of the other rifles I have are really hard to charge the rifle, and especially when they're brand new. Now the front end, you're going to notice these little baffles cut in. Pretty cool. Definitely gives a neat little look to the rifle. It really is very quiet. I found it to be one of the more quieter air rifles that I have shot in a while. compare it to the other Gamos that I have, and it's rated right up there with those as far as being a quiet air rifle. Now, with all that said, everything else on the rifle is really nice. It works really great and very accurate, or as accurate as the shooter is. I didn't have any problems with it or find any problems, to tell you the truth. I think Gamo really did a great job on this product, and it's well worth the money. Now it's coming in, $130. Now with that price tag, it's well worth the money, and it's going to be a great air rifle, especially if it's for somebody a little bit younger. It's not that heavy. It's very lightweight and easy to use, so no problems or issues. Other than that, that's the video. If you can, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the videos, and please share my videos on social media if you would. It always helps me out. So you guys have a good one. Be safe, take care, and I'll definitely be talking to you soon. Just a little reminder that this gun does have the capability to cut through the metal target and the fence behind it. So be careful, be safe, and be responsible shooters.